yo, what's going on? How we doing? What's good? This is Pigeon Pat back from Babylon Coops. Gonna do another video, another day spent with the birds. Today it's still late winter, it's still March. It's pretty crummy today. We got rain, we got sleet and wetness, and yeah, it's no good. It's not a day best spent up on the roof. So what we're gonna do today. Oh, and let me say, don't get me wrong, the birds, they're all upstairs. They're chilling, they're happy, they're cozy and warm. But we're gonna stay downstairs where we dry, and we're gonna get into some shop work, and we're gonna build some more gear. There's always a backlog of shit that either has to be fixed or fabbed or imagined up in service of the birds upstairs, and the service, it's farm work really was good here. It's just the grind, the farm work grind. And that said, always trying to use up scraps, always trying to collect but get rid of, And I've had these legs from an old picnic table for a freaking I'm telling you, I've had these for years, and they got fucked up cuts on the bottom. They just don't stand up so nice. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna hack this stuff up, we're gonna chop it up. I'll show you some tools. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a gargoyle. I got one up on the roof, but we're gonna make a big diesel scary voodoo heady owl gargoyle to fend off the hawks and the falcons, or just join the force that's fending off the hawks and the falcons, because like I say, a lot has to go into protecting your birds, and this is just another soldier in that army. So we'll get at it. Search the world for cool looking great gray owls, super rare, and I think today we're gonna make one of these. He'll be a good sister, a good brother to the horned owl we got upstairs right now. So check it out. Alright, so here we go. We'll start, just rough her out, and then a little bandsaw action. Something like that, I'm thinking. Something like that tall, so like that. Because we want some space to chuck it in the bench vise right there, but we'll cut it here. We'll get something like that. Eyes, nose. We'll piece it together. We'll piece it together as we go. Match up those lines. Whoa! Just roughing it out. We're really gonna get at this with the hand axe and the sawzall in a little bit. This is going to be the main body of our owl gargoyle. See, whoa, I'm tethered to the wall today because the battery's dead. Whoa. We'll glue her together like that, and we'll start carving. Have it looking just like that in no time. Alright, we got most of that crap out the way. Turned on the old ham radio, got the dispatch from the local police precincts on. It's a little light listening, I guess. I mean, I'm in the mood for some music, but I don't know, I probably can't be putting other people's music up on YouTube without getting in trouble. So here's what we're doing, we're making a little place. Make a little place to lay our epoxy. We're going to use some 5-minute DevCon from Whatevs hardware store. This stuff's great. It's freaking strong for how cheap and accessible and fast it is. Mix up a good amount. Just do this by eye. Just do it by eye, no big deal, So you make one little puddle there. It's so viscous. It's so viscous that it doesn't really flow out, so you could really monitor. You can really monitor how much you're squeezing out and get the same amount. So that looks about right. Mix it till you know it's done, and then mix it a little bit more. Don't make it, don't be mixing it too much. It's called 5-minute epoxy because it cures, it's finished curing in 5 minutes. So we're gonna take a big smear of it, blat, get it right on there, blat, boom. Don't let anyone get you down about what I'm doing, about just mixing it on the spot on top of another one. It's no big deal. This shit's idiot proof. Just get it, within 10%. Within 10% of a 50-50 ratio, and you're going to have damn fine adhesive. Got some upper middle class POS, the Bessie clamps. German company, but the ones you get nowadays from Home Depot that Cost an arm and a leg, but couldn't clamp together an arm and a leg for what their life was worth. I feel like I could have said that better. But we'll throw some nails in this at the end. Let's get rid of this before the glue cures all the way. Whoop! Hey! And that nose and those deep yellow eyes. I got this crowbar, and I got this little whoop, and I got this beautiful little 2-pound sledge, square nose sledge that my brother forged for me. Oh! My arms are turning to jello. I'm gonna switch to this 3-pound hatchet. About 3.5-inch blade, 16-inch handle, square handle, straight handle. We're gonna get in there and we're gonna hack the crap out of it. Give it some texture, give it some feathers. Oh, that's a big chunk. Ooh, it's starting to look like an owl. Work on the face. See that texture? That feathery breast? Yeah, I like it. Hit it with the old rattle can. Come on. Got some old CDs, and we're gonna use them to make eyes with this little shoddy hole saw bit. Let's see, there they are. There we go, some reflective, scary as frig eyes for the owl. Gonna get a few for each eye, so they'll kind of go on there in tandem. Come on. There we go, got some eyes on her. Now we gotta work on the beak. I'll bend it there, cut it there. Nice long, scary beak on this bird. now to give it wings, we got this old section off a Coleman stove. And I'm thinking something like that. Cut there, maybe cut there. Are we? How's it going? What do you think about that, huh? Starting to look like an owl. Those are big wings. Gonna be jewel it now. More reflectors to catch the sun and spook the hawks, and also kind of mimic the color patterns on these gray owls. See, we're going for something like that with these radial lines coming out like. There we go, there we go. I'm gonna fight to bore out a hole on the underside of this thing so I can insert this like 7/8 rod as a stand for it. I don't really have a Forstner bit or a spade bit, so I'm gonna use a whole bit and then just butcher it out. That was stupid. I cut the dang hole for this post too big, and that wasn't going to work, so I ended up cutting this off at the flange, drilling some holes, and now I want to screw this to the base of the thing, but now I got that big hole I just cut, so I rough cut this plug and I'm going to epoxy it in there. Come on. Okay, so I'll just coat this plug in the goo. Let that dry, then we'll chop it flat. And then this will have somewhere to mount. Boop, and we'll screw her in. Boom, done. Oh. Alright, so there it is, owl gargoyle. Nothing left to do now but get up on the roof and install it. And clean up. Look at this mess. Hammers, debris, chips, hoses unwound. Oh, this has got to get back. Oh boy. Nothing to it but to do it, eh? Thinking about situating her right here, something like this, on the corner, on this, the east corner of Bat Loft. So, I think something like that ought to do. Spook the hawks as they come in from their approach. That tree line out there, about 5 blocks, that's the far edge of Bushwick. That's Trinity Cemetery and the adjoining cemeteries of Cypress Hills. So hopefully this will get them on their way in. This will shine at them and spook them off. So now that we got it up here in this super precarious position where I'm leaning over a plastic roof, we're gonna put a finishing touch on it. We're gonna paint its beak. We're gonna paint its beak yellow. This is dope paint. for steel, but for anything outside. Yeah, that looks pretty good, huh? Voila! There it is in all its glory.